There we go. That's one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's another one. There we go. That's not a bad one. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one at all.
Larry catches the biggest bass.
There it is. See, there it is.
What's up? Welcome back to another video. We are at the farm ponds. This is what we're doing today. We're doing some farm pond hopping on the farm. Scout Farm. It's gonna be cows outside.
Randall, there is a cow outside.
There's a cow farm.
You're gonna find cows outside. So, with that being said, we're gonna unload the boat and we're gonna get straight into fishing today. I'm super excited for today. This is like the first day of the year that I'm getting to fish these farm ponds. But yeah, guys, in all seriousness, these ponds are pretty special to me because these are the first ponds that I ever fished in winter and actually had some like pretty good days out here. Like I was able to catch them on like a slobber knocker, and or at that time it was just a chatterbait. The slobber knocker wasn't out. So these ponds are pretty special to me. They're like kind of close to my heart, so it's kind of cool being able to come out and like fish all the stuff that I have been fishing and I used to fish that helped me a few years ago on the channel. So that's what we're gonna do. We got a cover for the twin troller now. I know I did a spill on it a couple days ago about how it can't get wet. Still can't get wet, but we have a cover to put on it now, so at least that's gonna help a little bit. Well, that never happens on the practice cast. I just did that, you know, you gotta always get your little practice cast in, and caught one on the little Ned rig. How about that to start off the day? A big one, a big one. Oh.
All right, this thing has some zip now. I had to replace like the wiring harnesses in the side. And after there now, it's like, you can tell it has some good thrust. I have a new 29, what is it, like a group 29 deep cycle battery. And I'm no electrician, but I'm pretty sure this thing is putting out some oomph. All right, so with that being said, with all the oomph that this thing is putting out, got to figure out what do we want to throw today. So I just caught one of the Ned rigs. So I feel like honestly we should start on the Ned rig, but I want to throw the chatterbait or the slobber knocker. So we have options in that $300 mystery box that we got in the last video. We got these two slobber knockers right here. The one time that I came out here, I was catching them on all white, but this one has like a little bit of a bluegill pattern in it. They're pretty much the same thing. The skirt's just a little bit different. And this one is a 3/8 ounce. This is a 1/2 ounce. I think we're gonna go 3/8. 3/8 ounce more. I want to fish all of this with a Ned rig, like all of this right here. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to tie fast enough, because I feel like the second I touch this, the foot pedals down there, the fish over here are all gonna spook off. So all right, so here's the complicated question now. Do we go new school trailer or old school? Do we go power stinger or deal? I think the deal will match it a little bit better. This wind is blowing over here. I'm surprised that little fish was on this side. The wind blowing so hard, like in that direction back over there. But that should make the corner over there pretty good fishing. Oh. On that last cast, I just had something else like swim by it really fast or something. There it is. See, there it is. Oh, he came off. No. I felt him. That last cast, I was like, God, something blazed by it. Like I had never really felt anything like that. The slobber knocker just came off track. It just kind of went in the water like it rolled. Nothing hit it. Something just blazed by it. Gosh, we had one right there. He was right there. As I was saying it too. Dang, and that was a good fish too. I mean, there's more here for sure, but oh man, I would have liked to see that one a little bit better. See him up close and personal. Oh my gosh, in the grass. And whatever it is, missed it too. That's the crazy thing. Oh, I didn't bring my frog rod. I should have brought a frog. I'm just trying to eat that literally in the grass. I have to see if I have like a speed boss or something I can swim over the top of that. There's no reason for me not to try to get that bite. On that Florida trip I just got back from, that's what we did a lot of, was like swimming worms over the top of grass. We did that for pretty much like a full day. Oh, I don't know if I have anything. I have these that might work. Shape 108. I don't know if I have any like big worms with me though. Man, you bring all this stuff, but like the one thing that you look for, you never have. You never have it. And that's always how it works. This hook is huge. Okay. We'll just take our L on that one. It's fine. and we'll go find another one. There we go, that's one. There we go, on that front side. I think we got him hooked good. Come here. Boom. Let's go. First one of the day. Boom, boys, there is fish number one of the day. Nothing too crazy, but we will take it. He's bleeding a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and get him back. And he's Gucci. There we go, there's another one. On that little frit side. See, that's why I fish them, boys, because they work. They work. I mean, we haven't caught crap in the past hour and a half. On a frit side, boom, 2 fish. Almost back-to-back cast. Cool. It's big mouth bass number 2 on the frit side. Let's go! Let's go! Boom, number 2. All right, cool. It took us a minute, but we got them figured out kinda now. I'm not gonna say we got them figured out, but we got a lure that'll catch them tied on. A little chartreuse frit side. This time of year, I'm telling you, I've caught a lot of fish. I'm pretty sure every video that I posted this year, the frit side has been in. So this lake that we're fishing right here has a whole bunch of like fallen trees. I'm pretty sure this lake was like flooded timber, and the timber probably had like a really deep bottom, if that makes sense. So like that little cypress tree or whatever that is right there, I'm pretty sure the lake was filled with those, and they just cut them all down and left them in the lake. Oh, there we go. Small one. Cool, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Oh, don't come off, don't come off. I want to see you. Dude, you have yellow eyes. They're kind of like bug eyes too. How do you have yellow eyes that are bug eyes? Oh, you've been caught before. Check that one out. Small one, but he's bigger than that first one we caught though. On that little frit side. Ooh. He has some interesting eyes on him. They're like black. His pupils are super dark, but like his eyes are kind of gold. I need to catch another one so I can kind of compare. Had to take a mental picture of this one. Got it. There we go. That's not a bad one. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one at all. Come here. Oh, come here. Let's go, dude. I knew there would be one in front of this little drain right here. I knew it. Whew. We will take that one. Dude, he's truly swiped at it. I felt him kind of come after it. You can tell he swiped at it by how we hooked him, like in the top of the head. Whew, look at that one. That's a nice little chunky one. I'll take that any day of the week. Thanks, dude. Hit it pretty good. Off of this little drain right here, I was like, this pocket looks too good for there not to be anything over here. I'm telling you, storm drains any time of the year, any type of moving water, you got to think bait fish will pull up right here. The wind's blowing over here to this side. Like, it's just, everything sets up too perfect over here for there not to be fish right here, or at least a fish. And then see, on this side of the pond, the wind's blowing in the opposite direction. So like, you really wouldn't think that there would be one on this side, because I think the water's flowing out of this pond and into this one. Like, if I had to guess, that's probably how it flows. So
3 hours later.
Oh my gosh, there's no. Yeah, I just catch these fish. This is the second time that this has happened. I just did that again. What? What is going? Okay, so here's the crazy thing. Yesterday I went fishing and this never happened. So before I start fishing, before I turn the camera on, every single time I always just cast the lure out, and either sometimes I let it sit, sometimes I'll like just get a little practice cast in before, just to see, just to kind of get a feel for the pond and just see what the bottom's like before I pick my lure, and I'll kind of like do a little lure selection. So for this pond right here, I chose frit size. I'm doing a small frit side, and then also I have a bigger frit side tied on. And I literally just casted this frit side out, and it was sitting in the water right here in front of me. Like, it was just sitting there, and we caught one. And the timer hasn't started yet. So I don't know if the timer has to start now or how we do that, but we already got our first fish of the day, guys. And that's our first big mouth bass of the day. That just put me in an amazing mood. Like, I'm always in a good mood, but like, that's the icing on the cake for my mood.
All right, guys, so we are at the first pond of the day. We're gonna see what we can get into today. We have, I mean, pretty good conditions. It's overcast, got a little slight breeze, so the fishing should be decent. It is just that weird time of year. Either it's like on fire or it just seems like it's not really there. So I'm not sure how heavily pressured this pond is. I know when I came in, I did see one other group of people fishing it, but there's like an island down in the middle. Like there's a lot to explore and we only have an hour to do so. So I'm gonna shut up and I'll update y'all when I get on the first fish. Hey, there we go. That's a little bit deeper. I like that. Is it raining? How's it gonna start raining? What? I wasn't prepared for this, but I mean, we're not going in now. We're already out here. Might go get a rain jacket though. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. And then it's like cold rain too. This is that Forrest Gump rain. All right, we're gonna go get a rain jacket. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's stopping, slowing down. Okay, we'll just, I guess we'll just give in to the little patch of rain that's coming through. All right, let's see. I felt like a little bite right there. Dude, that's a big fish. Whatever just ate that twice is huge. Ah, this is nice. Gosh, this pond is awful. Y'all know in Forrest Gump, it's like the rain's coming up from the water. Like it feels like the rain's in reverse. That's what I'm experiencing. Oh, no way. Nope, not a fish. Not a fish. Just another stick. Let's go. Oh, this is so tough. And then I'm gonna be soaking wet when we get back in the truck. I don't think it's gonna rain for long. Like it doesn't look rainy out here. It's just raining. Pond number one hasn't been too good so far. I mean, it's just been shallow everywhere that we went. Like, even in places where I feel like it probably shouldn't be as shallow as it is, it is. That's a fish. No, it's not. That's another stick. Let's go. Oh, yes, more rain. Yes, more rain. Oh, yeah. This rain has literally stopped and started 3 times. More rain. Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, no rain jacket. We don't need it. We're going. I mean, as long as it don't start thundering and lightning, I think we're good. Just cover ourselves back up. Keep what I have. Keep what dignity I have left. I mean, we did catch one first cast pretty much today, so that might be part of our issue. I don't really believe in that whole if you catch one the first cast, then you're gonna have a bad day. But I mean, as of right now, I just thought this pond was gonna be loaded. It had the island in the middle, it had all the stuff, and now I'm just sitting here cold and wet and angry. No, I'm just kidding. We still got a lot of pond to fish. Like, we haven't even fished 10% of this thing. I just figured that first spot we put in would be the best, but we're gonna go back over here because it looks like it might be a little bit deeper over here. But gonna keep making our cast around, and just for jokes, we're gonna see how deep it is right here. Well, it's pretty deep, not gonna lie to you. Well, guys, it's almost 4 o'clock and we do not have a single fish in the kayak. And I just think that's so weird. Like, this whole pond's just pretty, just flat. There's no difference, and the difference is so, there's no like good drop-offs that I found or anything like that. I mean, I didn't fish the whole entire pond, and I only had one lure, of course, but still, that's just so weird to me how like you can go around. I went around probably about 35–40% of the pond on the wind-blown side and the deeper side, and you would think that there would at least just be a small one hanging out somewhere. I don't know, I think that's weird. And then right at the end of the day too, you think it like with that rain kind of coming in and out and everything that kind of happened, all of our scenarios, that we'd at least have gotten a little something. And I'm holding on to this spinning reel just so I can cast this small frit side further and just cover more water I'd love to throw the big one and try to up the size of the fish when we catch one, but I mean, just with how the day's been going, it just feels like we're not, with how it's been going at this point, it just feels like we need all the help we can get right now. But I mean, that is fishing too. Sometimes it'll take you a minute.